In October 2025, my flagship YouTube channel made me $56,000 from 689 million views. Around the same time, another channel from my portfolio got 761 million views and made us $70,000. And recently, I repeated this process again, scaling this channel from 0 to 1 billion views and $88,000 in revenue. And all of this was possible because we never script our videos. Instead, we use what I call the script bending. But while previously we managed a team of 3 script writers that was costing us about $3,000 to $4,000 a month, we recently let them go and replaced them with AI. So the systems that we used became even more accessible, and in today's video I'm going to give you the exact same system and I'm going to show you how we script our videos that, as you can see, get billions of views. But while other similar videos just like this one about my Faceless YouTube scripts give you surface level scripting techniques like, hey ChatGPT, can you please write me a script about X, Y, and Z? Or they give you a stealing method when you basically copy someone else's work and you expect it to go viral. Spoiler, it never actually works like this. Or they just give you generic, basic level, artist level prompts for Claude or even GPT. Spoiler, GPT is terrible. You should never cancel your GPT subscription because you should never use that. In this video, the script bending video, I'm going to give you the unique script bending method. I'm also going to show you the database of 50 plus scripting templates we created for our workshop, and I'm going to show you a team of AI agents that find ideas, write scripts, and do the manual job on autopilot. So instead of giving you a fish, very often rotten one, I will give you the fishing rod so that you can catch the fish whenever you want and find those ideas and script those videos as many times as you want for as many Faceless channels as you want. And this is exactly what I call the script bending. Now, let me explain you the method, because most people honestly get that wrong. They think they should write their scripts, but in fact, you should actually never do that. Others make another mistake thinking that you should steal someone else's ideas, but it never works out. So both of those methods don't work. Forget about them. Instead, what you should be doing is remember this formula. Viral YouTube script is always a unique idea and a proven storytelling framework. A combination of those two deliver the best results. So you should always find unique ideas that no one has ever covered in your direct competition, and you should use proven storytelling frameworks that worked for competitors. So frameworks are proven, ideas are unique, and the combination of both give you unique videos that are almost guaranteed to work. So this is the only combination that guarantees the success of your video. Almost guarantees. There's never 100% guarantee, but this one is as close as it gets to the guarantee. So to give you an idea, here's exactly how it works. These are 2 videos. One is from Agent Floppy and the other one is from Looney Throne. And the initial video that blew up 9 months ago to 6.1 million views is every US president death explained in 21 minutes. This video was also script bended from, I think Paint Explainer was the first to do every someone's death, but Agent Floppy innovated on the style. They did a way better thumbnail, and that's why their video exploded, 6.1 million views. But then Looney Throne actually bent this video and created every British monarch death explained in 21 minutes. And for most of you, the picture is already clear what is script bending, but I will still explain how the framework works, because we're now looking at the title and thumbnail, but there are so many different script bends you can do. You can bend the title, you can bend the thumbnail, you can bend the script, the hook, basically any part of the YouTube video you can bend, turning it into your unique piece. So let me explain you how it works. The original video blew up and it was about presidents, and the storytelling framework was like this. This is the exact script from the video. So I went ahead, I transcribed both of those videos, and these are the frameworks and how they worked every single time, because once they copied the video, they got 300,000 views on it in 4 months. So the framework was from eating raw cherries to contaminated water at the White House to getting assassinated in broad daylight. This is how every US president died and their final words. So this was the initial hook that made the video explode. And as you can see, the structure here is very simple. From X to Y to Z, this is how something, right? And these guys, they simply bend it to British monarchs. So they changed presidents to British monarchs, and the framework was exactly the same. So the hook was structured the exact same way. From this to that, to then this, and then this is how every English and British monarch died over the last 1,000 years. As you can see, they actually used a shorter version of it, and that's probably one of the reasons why I feel like their hook is way worse than the original one. Agent Floppy did a way better job at hooks, but still it made the video explode. So they script bent the format, so the title and thumbnail, and they also script bent the hook and the rest of the script. So in this example, I'm only giving you the hook because it's a very clear example, but actually the rest of the script is pretty much like that. Whenever Agent Floppy breaks into goes into storytelling or using lists or using call to actions, these guys are doing the exact same thing. And the reason why they do it is because it's very simple to copy the structure with AI, which I'm going to show you at the in this video. Now, you can continue bending it to multiple examples. So you can create a video every celebrity death explained. You can, like this one, by the way, also uses what I call the hype injection. You can talk about celebrities that are popular right now, and by doing that, you can actually get to a broader audience. You can increase your TAM, total addressable market, by using that. I'll probably create another video on hype injection and how it works. Then you can do every dictator's death explained, pretty similar topic to this one. Every controversial influencer death explained, also kind of hype injection in a way. Every star in a universe death explained. This one is bent to like space and like physics and stuff like this. So you can be creative with those bends, right? And when I personally saw this bend, because I was one of the first to see this video blow up, I saw it at like 200K views. So when I saw it blow up, I immediately did the same thing with one of the Art of YouTube clients. So we banned the video. I'm not going to tell you the topic of that, obviously, to protect my client's channel, but we banned the video to something very creative, very new, something no one has done like before, and we posted the video. It was the second ever upload on the channel, and for the first 16 days it was basically sitting at 200 views, which is like almost always when you start a new YouTube channel right now, a branded one with long form, it will almost always get stuck at 0 to 200 views for the first 2 weeks. But then, as you can see, 20 days later, it started blowing up out of nowhere, and like I'll zoom that in for you. Kirill basically sent it in the community as a win, because as you can see the graph, the video absolutely exploded after the 20th day. So 50K views in a day back then, and by now the video sits at a solid 263,000 views, and that was the second ever upload posted banned from one of those videos. So this is how this script bending work. This is how, like the type of results you can expect from doing that. So this way you create unique, valuable piece of content while sticking to the framework that worked for someone else. That's the key here. You have the framework, you know that it works, you know that the audience wants this format, but you give them a new, fresh angle that no one has ever done. And that's how you get very strong, faceless videos. Now, Another example, this format, I'm sure you know this format, it's been blowing up like crazy recently. Your life as every rank of something. In this case, it was mafia. People started doing soldiers, people started doing history like soldiers during World War II or Vietnam War, or there were I'll show you a bunch of other bands in a bit. But this guy actually did something very, very smart. You remember I told you about hype injection. So he did exactly that, because this guy is currently blowing up everywhere, and Epstein Island is on trend. It's like on hype. This guy decided, like, what if I take the format and I bend it to something that is currently hyping like crazy? So he did that, and as you can see, the video from like 11 days old video got 500,000 views, which is again crazy result for a channel. And quick story, like, you can check the channel, it was not successful at all. So this was one of the first videos that blew up for them. They first went viral with a similar video, and there was a complete copy. I'm not recommending you to steal content. Sometimes it works, but it's kind of hit or miss. But this time it went absolutely crazy because they did something new, something that no one has ever done before. And the good thing is you can do it with AI. And for that, I recommend you use Claude AI. Claude is probably the best script writing AI right now. And you just tell it, like, look, you're an expert. You need to analyze this video, and you need to prepare a script writing SOP, breaking down exactly what they use for their hooks, like how they structure the videos, their storytelling patterns, their viral triggers. And Claude will give you an extensive document that will look something like this. So this is the document that we created. It's a bit fucked up because I turned PDF into like a docs file, but basically you can see how big those SOPs are. And this was basically a single prompt with a bunch of videos from Zagde Films, and that's the kind of SOP you need to create for every single channel of yours. Now, the way you use these SOPs is A, you're going to learn a lot about the storytelling patterns and the scripting frameworks in your niche, but B, you will now turn this SOP into something that you use to educate your Claude AI agent that will then create scripts for you. So this is something that we did. Now, if you do it with a single video, because with this prompt you need to attach the video transcript of one of your competitors. If you do it with a single video, it's going to be good enough. But what I did is I actually put 500 video transcripts for of Zagde Films to create a legendary version of the same SOP. It turned out so good. It's like 15-page book. It's almost a book that goes over exactly how Zagde Films structures his videos. So this version turned out to be legendary, and this is because I gave Claude enough data on how those videos are structured. So the more transcripts you can get, the better. And a good thing is we actually did it for you. So again, stick with me till the end. I'll tell you how you can get all of the SOPs for the most popular formats and trends of faceless YouTube automation. Now, how do you actually create those niche bands, those script bands, excuse me, because niche bands is the first piece that you need, and script band is the second piece that you need. So in order to fully understand script bands, you actually need niche bands. So go watch this video right after you finish this one. You will have a full picture of exactly how this thing works. But figure out the niche, then figure out the scripts, and then I'm planning to continue this series helping you to figure out the production and YouTube algorithm as well. Now, let me explain you what that means. So there are those channels, right? And the Odd Dude Explained is the channel about mafia and gangs. And as you can see, all of his videos are very well structured. Like, the structure is easy to see and easy to copy. POV, you're the cartel deadliest hitman. POV, you're this. POV, you're that. And this is all about mafia, gangs, and this kind of stuff. So the bad guys. Now, Professor POV actually bent this niche towards good guys. So he changed bad guys to good guys, and he now creates videos your life as every CIA Black Ops rank, and rank of this, rank of that. Basically same videos, slightly different thumbnail, but the structure of their scripts is exactly the same. I know because we analyzed that, and we came to the conclusion that the scripts are almost identical, meaning either it's the same dude or they're stealing scripts from each other, changing a few words here and there. So it's very hard to see from the first look at those channels, but when you do a deep research, which we've done, then you can see it very clearly. So these videos are pretty much the same. Again, one is slightly bigger and slightly longer. It performed better as well, but again, the structure of the script, which we care the most about in this video at least, is exactly the same. And those videos are also the same. They changed the cartel deadliest hitman to the FBI informant and created the same exact video following the structure that worked. Again, this video is about follow the structure that works and come up with an original idea that no one has done before. So the script bending, in simple words, is basically taking a proven format from a different niche and rewriting the script following the exact same structure for new original ideas. Now, I'm going to give you the examples from the database that we created with 50 plus proven script formats. Number one is the Professor POV storytelling style. This channel, again, it's absolutely everywhere. Now it's blowing up, and their videos are getting crazy amounts of views, especially this one. And the format, obviously, people are trying to steal it as much as possible because works. What's the scripting format of this channel? First of all, they always use you version of the script. So you drop in, they place the viewer directly into a specific role, era, or situation, and it sounds like you apply online like everyone else. There's a form on the CIA website, then you like this happened to you, this happens to you, and they develop a story from there. Now, as I said, they develop the story in a chronological sense. They walk through the full arc, each stage darker, more complex, higher stakes. If you get caught, the CIA will deny you exist, etc. And they also give it a very strong ending, so they end the video very strong as well. So this is the storytelling framework. Now, how do people actually bend it? Well, there is a video about dinosaurs, and this channel was actually way older than the POV explainer, POV professor. So POV professor was not the original one, but that's the most common right now. But there is a video about dinosaurs with the same exact structure. There is a video about Lost and like sexual history that is structured the exact same way. There is a video about mafia structured the same way. So it doesn't really matter what topic your channel covers, you can always apply the structure that worked for someone else. And this is what I want you to understand and learn about this script bending concept. Doesn't matter what blows up, you need to be plugged into the basically like the YouTube feed, YouTube algorithm. You need to understand what works currently for other channels, and you need to bend it to your niche. So today we're not talking about your niche. We're not talking about like you create a video about mafia or create a video about that. Whatever channel you run, you can bend this format towards your audience. You can make this format work for your channel, and this is exactly what I want you to do. So take this script formula, apply it to one of the ideas that already worked on your channel, and you're gonna get a viral video that will blow up to hundreds of thousands of views, almost guaranteed, if you have a channel that works, if you have a niche that is proven, if you have the niche bending figured out already. Now, the other example would be the paint explainer style, probably the oldest of them all, the most, let's say, used one, but still there's multiple channels that are doing it. So first of all, there's no intro in that style. They jump straight into the number one, and they go over like basically either psychology tricks or life hacks or different dictators. They go one by one, explaining each one of them. So your script bending formula is actually very simple. Find a storytelling formats, 3 to 5, you need multiple of those, that work for indirect competitors, adapt them for fresh ideas that you generate in your chosen niche. Create unique content with almost guaranteed results. So this is the formula. You find something that works for indirect competitors, you're trying to bring new formats to your own niche, and you adapt it for to ideas that no one has ever done before. This is how you get unique content on YouTube that has all the proof it needs for the algorithm to blow your videos up. This is the formula. Now, how do you do it in practice? And we got you covered as usual, because we created that entire database for you. And if you visited our niche bending workshop, you know how much I love those databases, because we have the exact same database for 500 plus faceless YouTube channels. So what we did, we actually analyzed all of the videos, all of the most popular videos from those channels. We put together a list of 5,000 different videos and their scripts, and we figured out that all of them followed very clear frameworks, and we found 50 plus frameworks that we put in this database that are helping those channels blow up. So the way I now use this database in practice is whenever I want to create a video for a channel, I would search for a proven framework for the script in this database. So for example, because we've talked about paint explainer, like there's paint explainer style of video, or let's say I want to see how Simple Paint creates his videos. So first thing that we see is the script formula. So here's how they structure their scripts, and you don't need to understand it yourself. You don't even need to read it, because this is just a part of the prompt that you will give to Claude AI so that it writes the script for you, completely for you. Now, there's a TXT file with all of the scripts from Simple Paint. Already, we just put them in the doc because we know that you need them. Now, there will be another file. We're now in the process of finishing this database. Obviously, we're preparing for the script bending workshop that is coming April 8th. And there will be an MD file with the complete Claude AI prompt that you will upload in one click, and your Claude will learn the skill of writing scripts similar to Simple Paint. And Simple Paint is quite unique, but if I show you the Paint Explainer, you will also see a bunch of other channels that are doing the exact same style. And you will see whether or not your channel is there, maybe, or you will see who else tried to copy the exact same format and how they bent it, because every single one of them is different, because some of them are bending towards MMA, some of them are bending towards Professor is actually quite a funny one, Paint Explainer, Fictionary, Nexus files. Some of those are actually not very clear bends, so instead of copying titles and thumbnails, they copy the script structure, but their thumbnails are completely different. So you would have never guessed that these are the exact same videos, but they are the same. And we know that because we analyzed every single one of them. And for each channel we analyzed, we give you the TXT files with all of their scripts, so you can upload them to Claude and you can ask your own questions. You can see whether or not they're actually, as interesting as you think they are, right? So you don't need to watch any of the videos from your competitors. And I'm gonna give you the exact same prompts as well, the MD prompts, so you can use that as a learning material to teach your Claude to write scripts for those channels. So super excited for that. The niche bending workshop is coming April 8th. Right now, below this video, you can find the wait list, or if you're watching this video late, then you will see the exact link to get your tickets. Do that now, because I'm expecting more than 300 people to join us live this time, and this time I'm actually preparing something legendary for all of you. So you know how much I love to over deliver. This time we're delivering an extreme amount of value for just a fraction of the cost that this thing should cost. Now, what from that process should you actually automate? Because I've built some incredible automations that I think you should build too. Now, I have the AI agent to find ideas for me. So the way it works is there is a database of videos. Every single day, it scrapes the videos from all of my competitors, it puts them in a spreadsheet, and it analyzes whether or not those videos could be bent to my niche, to the art of work channel. And if you can see true, then this video will be scripted. If you can see false, then this video is not usable for us. So for example, it then creates this list where it collects all of the ideas that we can bend to our niche, to our channel, because I taught it exactly how to script bend videos, right? So it finds the original transcript of the video, so it transcribes the video for me, it finds the viral trigger, why the video works, and it also gives me 5 ideas for each one of those videos. And what I do on a daily basis, I open the spreadsheet, I check the ideas, and I think, okay, cool, do I like those ideas or not? And if I do, then I just check box the ones that I like, those ones. And the next morning, Claude will see that I like those ideas and it will start writing those scripts for me. So this is the level of automation that I want in my business. I want everything to be as streamlined as possible. AI agent searching for ideas, sends them to me for approve, then another one writes those scripts. So every single day at 9 a.m. It will open my spreadsheet, it will check for approved ideas, and it will write the scripts for me. And to show you how it works, let me actually run it right now, and we'll see what it's capable of. So we'll run the scripts. You can see I'm clicking run now, and Claude will start working on that for me. And what it's going to do, it's going to look at all of the ideas that I approved from here. It's going to change their status to scripted, and it's going to add them all to my Asana. So I'll open Asana right now. I'll show you the dashboard. These are all of the scripts that we have for approve right now. As you can see, the last one is 10:58, and Claude is now working on basically searching for ideas that it liked and adding them here. So it will create a Google folder for me. It will create a Google document. It will put the script that it wrote in that document, and it will create an Asana card in my dashboard. It will basically make the entire process work seamlessly without me doing anything. So right now we're just waiting for it. As you can see, it works. Okay, cool. As you can see, the first video was just delivered, and it took probably 2 minutes. Let's actually click around and let's see what it did. So first of all, we have the Google folder, as you can see, 10:59, and it just wrote this script. So it took this idea, it used our script writing SOPs, and it prepared a fresh script, and it actually looks pretty solid from the first look. It used the UC that I always use in my scripts. It also added a punch at the end, and it used wood intentionally that I always use in my art of work scripts. So it followed the SOP to the T, and it created a very good script. So this is the level of automation that we now use. This is what replaced my 4K a month script writing team. And I'll probably create another video on that automation because it's too crazy to fit it into the script bending video. But what I wanted to show you is that almost everything that I showed you today can be automated. And as long as you can collect a bunch of data from your competitors, as long as you can put it into the right prompts, you can actually make Claude run your Faceless YouTube channel for you. This is pretty much how I run my art of work channel right now. The channel that did 4 billion views, the channel that generated $300,000+ in revenue is now run by my AI agents. And all I do is approve ideas once a day, and then just approve those scripts once I like them. And while I was speaking, basically Claude delivered another idea for me. And it even writes a personalized compliment for my animators, just to keep them a little bit more happy. So if you want to take the next step, what I want to do is invite you to the script bending workshop. At the bottom of my heart, I believe that that's going to be the biggest event in Faceless industry, the one that will change the way people create their YouTube channels, people run their YouTube channels. So on April 8th, I'm hosting the Script Bending workshop. This is where I'm not just gonna tell you how to script bend. Instead, I'm gonna give you the plug and play AI agents that will do it for you. So you come to the event, you set them up, you set those agents up once, and they work for you 24/7, 365 for $20 a month Claude subscription. Cancel your GPT, start using Claude instead of 3.6K a month that was previously the cost of my script writing team. And every single day they will deliver 20, 30, actually there is no limit, but 20, 30 ideas is already pretty good, 5 to 15 new scripts based on your channel analytics and SOPs. It will work like this. You will put a link of your channel in the chat. It will analyze everything, it will create SOPs for you, and then it will automatically build all of the other agents so that you can click one button every morning. You don't even need to click it, but like you'll click it once and every single morning it will run automatically, collecting all of the ideas, writing all of the scripts, and all you need to do is to approve the best ones. Last time we did the workshop, we had over 200 people who showed up live, and dozens of them then messaged me afterwards with words of appreciation for how much we've actually over-delivered. You know how much I love over-delivering and giving even more than I promised. This time we're gonna to deliver even more. And instead of focusing on the theory, I'm just gonna give you the exact ready-made templates, prompts, AI agents, and protocols that currently run my 700K per year YouTube portfolio. So this is how Seb scaled to 20K a month in just 90 days. Ron got his silver button. Congrats, Ron. Oli created a video, recreated the video that got 1.3 million views overnight. And Kirill got 50K views long form. Now we know that the video sits at around 270K. This is the video that got him monetized. Second ever upload, and he used the script bend. Now, because I don't want you to miss on that opportunity, if you sign up for it now, you will receive a huge bonus from me, a 2-week script bending bootcamp where every single day I'm gonna be in the same private Telegram group with you, where I'm gonna break down successful YouTube scripts and show you exactly how you can use them in your niche. We're gonna do a lot of niche breakdowns and script breakdowns as well. You will be able to ask me questions in the chat. And if you wanna learn how I script my videos that get hundreds of millions of views and how you can use AI to automate 90% of that process, click the first link that you can see in the description. The website will tell you exactly how to sign up to the script bending workshop and join it before we increase the price. Do that right now, and I'll see you live on the biggest event in Faceless YouTube community.